What is going on, brothers and sisters? Eric Rosen here, your internal strength coach, here to show you how to overcome your greatest challenges so you can shine your brightest light. It is Thursday, December 13th, 2018. Thanks for being here. We're going to continue on with that 14-day series talking health and fitness. So, today, let's talk about specifically more of a dieting and exercise topic. Let's talk about delays and shortcuts. So, what I mean by that, delays. Delays are when, say, you've already started your dieting, your exercise, you're moving along, and things maybe are going great at first. You lose a bunch of weight, and then you hit a plateau. All of a sudden, you're not losing weight. You don't feel like you look any different. Your strength isn't going up. You're basically just not seeing any of like those metrics, those things that can measure your progress. With your exercising and your dieting, none of that's changing. Maybe you've just hit a point where things have just gone stagnant. A delay could also be, maybe you've had to miss like a few workouts, like you could not avoid it. You had some like family emergency, just something, and or work stuff. Sometimes that stuff gets in the way. And I'm going to tie this in with shortcuts as well, and I'll explain, what like the silver lining is, like when there's delays, and also shortcuts. So a shortcut, you know, is trying to get to something obviously faster, trying to get to that dream body even faster, right? So the idea of like putting in like weeks, months of hard work, strategic dieting, like staying on point with your diet, showing up to all your workouts, that's not very appealing to a lot of people because it takes a lot of discipline and commitment. So this has given rise, and it's not a new thing, but marketers that come at you with the the fat burners is the first thing that comes to mind. Hurry up and burn off all this fat and get to your body quicker, or really just any like miracle supplement, anything that's like claiming like a miracle that can get you there faster. Um, Maybe a little bit more innocent is like the pre-workouts. A lot of people like those, but some of those claims are like, oh yeah, give your body more energy for your workout to have a better workout and thus get you there faster. Um, Another shortcut could be like crash dieting, like cutting your calories like down so low that you think that you're going to lose a bunch of weight. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Um, so just all these ways to try to get there faster. So it's like you have shortcuts trying to get somewhere faster, and then you have delays, where you're trying to move along and you can't quite get there. So both of these things in the long run are going to end up actually preventing you from getting to where you want to go at the rate that it would just take to get there if you would just like decide, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to get there, being slow and steady. Okay, because like with obviously a delay is going to slow you down. A shortcut can turn into a delay too, like crash dieting, for example. Excuse me. um, you um, you have a thing where you do the crash dieting and then you're moving along, and all of a sudden you're feeling very depleted. You're feeling depleted. You feel like crap. Um, you're basically just not giving your body the food that it needs to convert to energy to keep you going. So at some point, it's going to knock you back against the ropes, as they say, and then you're not going to be hitting your workouts. And worse yet, you might even have to spend a little bit of time like taking it easy just to like allow your energy to come back, allowing your hormones to reset and stuff like that. So tying together shortcuts, delays, you know, what what should you be focused on instead of taking a shortcut or worried about like a delay if something isn't getting you there? It's just consistency. That's all it really comes down to. The discipline of like being consistent with the diet, showing up to the workouts, slow and steady wins the race. It's funny, I very briefly, um, sat quietly and said a little prayer before this video and asked if there was anything that that I should present, in conjunction with this topic. And I actually saw the image of a Ninja Turtle. So it was pretty neat because, like, a Ninja Turtle, it's like, well, okay, what are turtles? They're a very slow moving creature. So, you know, this whole thing about trying to, blast off like into, workouts and do all this crazy stuff and get there faster, and just the overtraining aspects, the crash dieting, it's like, no, it's like, be the turtle, be slow and steady. That will eventually get you there. It's like, there's no, there's efficient ways of dieting, there's efficient ways of working out, but as far as like trying to get there faster than somebody who knows that there are, methodologies to get you there efficiently, trying to get there faster than that, it's not going to work. And a Ninja Turtle too, like, they're ninjas, right? So they move very methodically, right? They move methodically, and when they attack, like, they're very, like, accurate and efficient with their attacks. So again, like, efficiency, being methodical, just approaching your workouts and your diet in a intelligent, educated fashion, so that you're getting there in, it's a long haul, but you're also like taking the best, like, most efficient route that is a little bit different for everybody. But in general, like, eating healthy and sticking with it is the main idea. So, I think about people that burn themselves out, like, they'll be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna diet, I'm not gonna fail. They're posting it on Facebook, they're spending all their money, they got the gym membership, maybe they go get the trainer, they fill up, their fridge and their freezer, and then half the food goes bad because they bought too much. And it's just like this real, like, blast off, like, fire energy. And again, like, that's fine for getting going, but again, we're talking about like the fixed consistency to get you to the success that you want, of like the body that you want. So I would suggest, rather than be like, I'm gonna do this, like some, like, just like, rawr, say elegantly, like, I'm gonna do this, like, I'm committed to myself, I'm gonna honor my body, I'm gonna honor my health, and I'm going to do this, like, in, like, kind of like a regal fashion, like a regal, like, king or queen, like a fair king or queen, instead of like the knight, the hot-headed knight that's like, charge, let's go into battle. So that's what I got for you guys. You know, as I come to a close here, this is actually, reflecting back on it, is like a really important topic for people, because people see images of people that are super fit and in just amazing shape, especially on Instagram is the first thing that comes to mind. And, all you're seeing is like the end product. Like, those people put in a lot of hard work. The ladies that out there that say, yeah, I don't know if I want to lift weights, I don't want to look big, I don't want to look masculine. Like, that's, you don't just like accidentally lift weights and become like jacked and shredded. It's an insult, really, to the people that put in all that hard work when you hear that, because it would, you would have to be basically intentionally doing that to look like that. So ladies, don't worry about lifting weights. But I mean, you got to know what you're getting yourself into when you commit to this stuff, that it is a long haul, but it's just like anything else that's worth having. It takes some patience, it takes work, it takes dedication, but it is like so worth it in the end. I put in the work, and I'm at a point now where, because I have so many things going on in my life, I don't have to show up in the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I don't have to worry about eating perfectly healthy like every single meal. Okay, so know that too. Like, it is possible to get to a point where, if you're not someone who loves to exercise or wants to make it, a part of their life and you just want to do it just to get in better shape, that's fine. You know, you can still commit to the work and still find ways to have fun doing it, but it doesn't mean you have to go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week forever to keep the body that you want. So just know that. All right, thanks guys. Take care.